Hello and welcome to this video on subtraction. We're going to begin with this problem that you see here. You will see that we have the ones place, the tens place, and the hundreds place. And I have shown the number 234 with the small circles that you see. So for example, there are 2 hundreds, 3 tens, and 4 ones, which shows 234. And right now we're going to subtract 132. So we always begin in the ones place. We have 4 ones, and we're going to take 2 away, so that leaves us with 2. Now we move on to the tens place. We're starting with 3 tens. We are going to take 3 away, and that leaves us with 0 tens. And then we start with 2 hundreds. We take 1 away, and that leaves us with 100. So 234 minus 132 equals 102. Let's try another one. So the number I'm showing this time is 412. 4 hundreds, 1 10, and 2 ones. And we are going to be subtracting 176. So we begin in the ones place. We're starting with 2. We're supposed to take away 6. As you can see, we don't have enough ones to take away 6. So then we have to figure out what we're going to do next. How are we going to get more ones? Well, we do have a 10 over here. So we are going to exchange. We're going to trade in, just going to draw a little arrow to show you that I'm trading it in. We're going to trade in that 10 for 10 ones because 1 10 is equal to 10 ones. They're both worth the same. So now we have enough ones to take away 6. Before I take it away though, I'm going to record what I've just done. So I don't have 1 10 anymore because I exchanged it. So I'm going to put a 0 there. And now I added 10 ones to the 2 tens that I started with. So that's going to become 12. Now I can take away my 6 ones. And how many am I left with? I'm left with 6. Now it's time to subtract in the tens place. Well, as you can see, and you just remember, we don't have any tens anymore. And we are supposed to take away 7 tens. So what I'm going to do is exchange one of our hundreds for 10 tens. We know that 10 tens equals 100. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So we can get 10 tens. It's a fair trade. Now we have enough to take away our 7 tens. But before we do that, we have to record what we've done. So we started with 4 hundreds, but we exchanged one of them. So we're left with 3. We had 0 tens, and we just added 10 more after the exchange. So I'm just going to put that there. So now we have 10 tens. Now I can take away my 7, and I'm left with 3. So all that's left to do is move on to the hundreds place. We have 3 hundreds, and we are taking away 1, so that leaves us with 2. So 412 minus 176 equals 236. So the most important thing to remember is that if you don't have enough in one particular place to subtract as many as you're supposed to subtract, you can just exchange. Always remember to record your work like I did up here so you can do everything step by step and you don't lose track of any numbers as you're moving along. Let's try one more. This one is a little bit trickier. You have 502 minus 239. So we're starting with 5 hundreds, 0 tens, and 2 ones. So we're going to begin by starting in our ones place, of course. We have 2, and we're supposed to take away 9. We don't have enough to take away 9 ones, so normally we would look to the tens place to exchange, but we don't have any tens either. So what we have to do is go over to the hundreds place, and we're going to take one of our hundreds and exchange it. A common mistake people make is they want to skip over the tens place and put 10 ones. But we can't do that, and here's why. If we're exchanging 100, in order to make a fair trade with the ones place, we would have to exchange it for 100 ones, because 100 is the same as 100 ones. Those are equal. And we can't do that. We can't write 100 ones in the ones place. So what we're going to do is exchange it for 10 tens, because 10 tens equals 100. And so all we have to do now is record what we've done. So we started with 500s, we exchanged 1, now we have 4. We started with 0 tens, but we exchanged, so now we have 10. Now, we still don't have enough ones, but now we've solved our problem by giving ourselves enough tens. So we can take one of our tens now and exchange it for 10 ones. Now, before I go ahead and take away those ones, I need to record what I've done. This is also a step sometimes people forget, so be very careful. We had 10 tens, we exchanged 1, so now we have 9. We started with 2 ones, we added 10, now we have 12. Don't forget that this isn't 10 anymore, okay? Don't just add 10 ones to the ones place without exchanging a 10. So now we have 12 ones, and we can surely take away the 9 we're supposed to take away. And we are left with 3. Now in our tens place, we have 9. We're supposed to take away 3. We have plenty to do that, and we have 6 left. And then in the hundreds place, we have 4, because remember we exchanged that 100 in the beginning, and we take away 2. So we're left with 2. So 502 minus 239 equals 263. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're confused, feel free to watch it again. And don't forget to post 2 questions or thoughts on your Edmodo page.